Well, Dr. Woolley, how
Hi,
nice
Mary.
to see you.
What brings you to the lab?
Well, I heard that you and Gary were down here having some fun.
Yep.
Is it
Doing
true?
the research as usual.
Oh, Cole, you're always up to something.
Yeah.
You're always up to a new discovery.
We love science.
Another research project, right?
New oils.
New oils.
Yep.
Well, that's the name of the game here at Young Living, I know. Well, you know, Gary's taking off again tomorrow.
Oh, that's why you're here. Okay.
Yeah, I came to see what else he needed.
So where's he going this time?
Well, he's heading off to Europe to see our farm in France because he wants to make sure that the planting is going like he wants it to, so we can see things grow and develop for next year.
In Arabia?
And then he's off to Oman, yes, and Yemen. I know he's going with Dr. Suhail because he's going into Yemen to see if he can secure the
Man.
sweet myrrh. Isn't that exciting?
He goes all over the
I
place.
know.
What
It's
takes
wild.
him? Why does he go?
Cole, I've tried to figure that out myself too. But what I've discovered about him in all these years that I've been married to him is he is driven by discovery.
Yeah.
He likes discovering the unknown.
Yeah, he wants to touch it.
He wants to touch it
He
himself.
wants to see it.
He does. And he doesn't like taking what somebody else has written in a book as the truth. He wants to go see it himself. And if he reads something in a book and it makes sense to him, he's got to go see for
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
And he's just driven by it. But he wants so much to know himself that we have the very best. The purity, the quality is absolutely the most important thing to him.
Yeah.
And I look around in this lab and I see all this instrumentation you have here. Cole, when we started, we had nothing. We had to send everything out. I mean, we didn't even test the oils in the beginning because we didn't think that anything like that was so necessary. And then we were challenged. And the first challenge that somebody made, he had to know for a fact. He had to know for sure. But it wasn't good.
That's when he met Dr. Casabianca.
Exactly.
And
it all started over there in Europe, but it wasn't good enough just to send it out. He had to have it here in-house.
Yeah.
He wanted to know immediately. And so one instrument showed up. It was a little tiny lab when we were in the old Payson building.
Yeah, look at how
And
big
look
this
at
lab
this.
is
It's
now.
so
Micro
big, and
lab, we got an analytical lab, we have a lab up in
it's-
St. Mary's.
It's fabulous.
We have a lab down in
Ecuador. Can you imagine? But it's fabulous when you're growing the plants, you're harvesting them, and then you take the oil out of the separator and you run up the stairs to the lab and you test
Immediately
it
analyze
immediately.
it. Yeah.
It's fabulous. I mean, nobody in the world does that. Nobody cares that much.
That's Gary's passion.
It is.
I mean, he just loves
It
these
is.
GCs
He
and
does.
GCMS.
He loves all the equipment, but he loves knowing. And I am just overwhelmed at how fabulous it's all grown and the great blessing that it is to Young Living,
Yeah.
because we know when we say we have the best, we have the best. When we say we know it's the purest, we know it's the purest.
We know it's therapeutic.
We know it's therapeutic, and Gary's not going to use anything else.
So what makes Gary want to explore so much, want to discover,
I think that-
and write about his discoveries?
I think it's a gift from God. I just think it's in his blood. I've known him almost, now over 20 years now, and he always wants to know why, where, how.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to go anywhere to find out. It was so shocking when he was in Yemen a couple of years ago. He wanted to go into the forbidden zone.
Yes.
Where there have been no outsiders for years and years and years.
Yeah, I remember.
And
he had a
wa-
great desire for that, didn't he?
Yeah, and he kept calling me and saying, well, I'm going to wait just a couple of more days. They say I might be able to get in. And he was talking to the government people, and he said, I'm not going in there to explore as a tourist. I'm going in there as a research scientist. I want to know about where this oil came from. I want to see the frankincense. I want to see the myrrh. I want to see them growing in the hills. It was such a phenomenal experience for him to go into the forbidden zone and see what outsiders have never seen, to be able to take pictures, which no one's ever been able to take. But everything that we do is open to the world. We never say, no, you can't know. This is proprietary information. Oh, we don't want the outside world to know what we're doing.
In fact, I just invited some students from Weber State to come down and look at our lab, and I said I'd help them with their analysis.
how fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, we're
We
very
want
open.
people to come and see what we're doing, because what we're doing is honest, sincere, from the heart, with the desire of bringing something better to the
Yeah.
world. And that which we think is better, we can prove by
So-
what we do here that's in this laboratory.
So you got to get ready for Gary to leave.
So I got to get ready for this guy to
Okay.
go. So we send him out with lots of love and excitement and look forward to when he returns with all the new discoveries. And he always comes home with fabulous stories.
Exciting.
Oh, Cole, it's so fun to see you
It's
and
good to see you here.
talk a little bit. We never have much chance because we're always
Well, good
running
luck
in
with
fast.
Gary being gone.
Thank you, thank
Okay.
you. I'm sure, well, you'll know as much as I know. So we'll
I'll
just-
see the boys at the office, right?
that. Yeah, you will.
Yeah, good
You
to see
will.
him there.
Okay, well, I'm going to go find him
Okay,
and
Mary.
get this show on the road. Hey, it's
We'll
great
see
to
ya.
see you, Cole.
I'll get
You
back
take
to
care.
research,
All
okay?
right, take care.
Okay,